Hello. Happy Friday. How's it going? We are all moved. I wish that you guys could talk back to me in this live stuff because it just would be really nice to see live discussion. So, yes, we are, Michelle. We are, well, not exactly moved in, but we're moved. This is a different location. I don't know if you can tell from the other videos that we've done. We've been in more of a big brick building, and now we're still in an industrial building, but we are more officey looking in the on the other side. So we kind of have two sides, and I've been focusing mostly on the product side lately, and Belux area, and I can kind of give you guys a tour, a little walkthrough. You can kind of see what we're doing here. We've got like a big mess. I'm not going to do the whole thing because it's really shameful. I I didn't feel ever like a hoarder until I tried to move into a smaller space. So our prior home was about 4,000 square feet. It was about 4,000 square feet, a really big open room. It was a great space. The reason that we moved, I know a lot of people wonder why we moved. Well, we moved because it was in Junction City, which is about 30 minutes from my house, and about 30 minutes for the L's too, where they lived. And same thing for Clarissa's got about the same commute here. So we moved it into Springfield, which brings my commute down tremendously because most of us live in the direct metro area. And so we moved into the metro and reducing that. And in that, the space that I found, Joel and I were looking around a lot for spaces that had both like warehouse and kind of a place where we could store our product. And the problem that we found as we started to go through everything was that getting some place that was of a good size that we could probably destroy somewhat with our wax, because wax gets everywhere on the floors and somewhat on the walls too. And the fragrance oil. So was the air conditioning. So it does get hot here, and we really didn't want to be somewhere that there wasn't air conditioning because we don't want the product to melt. So yeah, that's kind of the way that goes. So yeah, so we're here in Springfield now, and we're a lot closer commute, but just got a lot to adjust to. So, so this is our space. I'm going to kind of move this down. So flip around here, kind of walk back through like you're like a person coming into our space right now. I'll have to move the garbage can. You wouldn't know that that's right down there. So this is there's two sides to this industrial space. And this side is going to be our product side and Belux, as well as our shipping. So all of that. So you would come in this door. We're going to work backwards here. It's where all the packages will go. And then we'll package you up over here. Over yonder, we are working on settling all that in. There's a bathroom over there too. And then you wander back. It's not nearly as far as the other place was. So consolidating is good because, sometimes you just kind of have to break things down to understand really what you need and simplify. So I guess we Marie Kondo'd the old shop, what brought us joy. And we got rid of a lot of stuff that wasn't bringing us joy, that took up space. So, and then over here, there's two offices. That one working on has a lot of the Belux stuff in it. And then down here, the next door is an office that's actually just full of samples and some bags. So I have to leave a path to the switch closet. I was told that by our commercial electrician. He's like, oh no, you can't block the fuse box. So I'm not blocking the fuse box. And then I'm kind of going over a cord here. So this is our product area over here. It goes back here. Um, and kind of goes back into this corner. And believe it or not, we were actually able to get a very similar amount of wall space for all of this stuff that we had in our old place, which was a really long running wall, but now we have it kind of curving around. So we've been able to secure a pretty good amount of wall space. So kind of go around here. That is back here. We got more product. And so you'll see there's a door, but we're not going to go back through that door yet. That door takes you into the production area. That one is a real mess right now. There are fragrance oils all over the countertops, and we are trying to get settled there. Unfortunately, it's just been me the last 2 days, and the janitor has been around a little bit too. So I'm very thankful for our janitor for helping to arrange a lot of moving stuff, and he's awesome. And if he's listening, he gets a gold star. Thank the janitor. It's probably the most he's done. Just kidding. It's the most time he spent with us. But it was he's done a lot. He helps me to think about a lot of different stuff. So I really appreciate him and his help. So yeah, not being facetious or mean. So anyways, so this is our bargain area is right over here. And then over here, we have a huge TV. This TV was actually donated to us by somebody who had a corporate office, and they were updating all of their stuff. And she's like, "Do you want this TV on the stand?" And we're like, "Okay, we'll take the TV on the stand." So I've been catching up with a lot of thank you, Michelle. With a lot of Leave It to Beaver. Believe it or not, Leave It to Beaver's been really fun. I just started watching the Goldbergs. I like having sitcom shows on that you don't really have to think about. I tried 90210, but it didn't really work for me. The drama doesn't hit the way it did, in the early 90s. It's just, yeah, it's not the same. So yeah, we'll bring the janitor in our next live. I think he needs to come join us and show you some of the stuff he's been doing. But yeah, we have a little kitchen, and so we are like I said, we're in a smaller space, but it's helping us to really concentrate on what truly matters. So and then it's also just nice because it's warmer. Our other building was a little bit colder, but it did allow for a little bit more space. I think that's the big piece. We got a lot of good space. And but it's quieter here because we're not on the freeway either. We were on Highway 99, which was really, really noisy. I always thought that somebody was actually going to crash through the building because it was so noisy on one end of our building just because of all the traffic. And now it's so quiet. We're all like, we got in here, we're like, it's quiet. You don't hear anything really. And so, yeah, but yeah. So that's our space. I'll give you a better tour as we continue to settle in, but that's kind of where we're sitting. But I thought that I would continue to sort through the product. Part of the problem, is I went live last time for about like 3 hours. We did look through a lot of product and sit down here, and I combined it. We combined a lot of stuff, and then in the end, if y'all have moved, I imagine most of you have on the live, that you just start to combine everything, and it just turns out to be a bumbling mess by the time you get there. Like you intend on being organized every time. I always intended on being organized, but it doesn't seem to work that way. But this is props to the janitor and the team of people that he had working with him. He and this team of people did a lot of the moving, like the heavy lifting moving, and they did not break one thing. I was shocked that not because I expected them to, like, they weren't hard with the goods, but nothing didn't make it, because I thought, well, for sure that one of these carts, these carts were loaded, and they don't have wheels on the bottom of them. If you can kind of tell here, they don't have wheels on the bottom of them right now. Oh, go this way, that way. Yeah, no wheels. And so we loaded like originally, I loaded the whole thing, and then I learned that was a bad idea. So I loaded the bottom 3, and because Joel's like, there's no way that will move. You can't do that. You got to pull them off. So we did the bottom 3, and then everything was saran wrapped. And I did feel bad for the environment because I knew we were just moving and throwing all that away. Honestly, I really thought about that, but I couldn't do anything about that at that point. There was no other way to move it safely. Otherwise, we would have thrown away a lot of stuff. So we wrapped them, and then they carried them out and moved them, and it went really well. So, yeah. But with that said, everything's super mixed up now. So, yeah. And by the way, if you wanted to buy anything on our site right now, I just made a code, a no code discount. Everything outside of the Belux stuff, the Lux Vault stuff should be 15% off. So if you want to get anything, feel free to check into the website. Oh, there's the janitor. Oh, and the janitor may still be with his best friend. And one of the things about him is that his best friend helped out with our electrical, which is a whole nother feat because our melters need a specific they need a specific voltage. They need their own little what do you call it? Their own circuit, I guess you'd say, so they got their own little fuse switch stuff. I am not an electrician, but the commercial electrician, Dale, did the work, and he did a great job. So yeah, he's fun. So if they were by here, I don't know where they're at. They went to go look at stuff today. So he needed a break. We actually, he took a break. So let's take a look at some product. You can see everything looks pretty good. We'll start down with the bunts. One of the things I haven't said to everybody is that the bunts are actually, we're sunsetting the bunts, creation of new bunts. We've done a little bit. If a customer requests them, we'll make them, but we're not like adding actively to the bunts. We're just kind of letting that product go away. It's not that it will be gone forever. It's just going to be gone for a while. We just decided to sunset it. It's kind of like the 4-packs. 4-packs have had the same. We've just kind of done away with them. And I don't know if you know what the 4-packs are. If you haven't been with L3 for a long time, they were fluted tarts. There are 4 little fluted tarts about yay big. And so we just let those go. We're trying to keep refreshing the product in different ways and bringing in different stuff. And the volume of things that we have is overwhelming if we just keep adding on and not taking anything off. So we decided to bump out the bunts for a little while. So yeah. So our first item here that I want to check is the bunts. And 2 things I'm looking for. Number 1 is alphabetical order. And if Clarissa and Lori are watching, I'm not here to criticize you because I know that they've done a lot of flipping and arranging. So we're checking on that, and we're checking on the whether or not a product got shoved in the back of it, because this is the problem. Then when you guys order, we cannot find the product. And then we have to make it. And I'm like, oh no, because we don't want it. We really try hard not to refund your stuff and not make it. If we have the oils, we have the time, we have everything ready to go, we will just make it. And so you might find that you ordered something even out of the bargain bin that you thought that was that way, and then you find it and you see it's a brand new mold, brand new make, because you can tell on our labels, because it says on the bottom when it was made. That's because we couldn't find it. And so things like that happen sometimes. So, but we're looking, it looks pretty good. We've got, so let's see here. Irish cream. You know what I thought is interesting? This holiday season, there haven't been a lot of, thank you, Michelle. We haven't had a lot of coffee requests. Last year we had a ton of coffee. So this is a coffee-ish Irish cream, strawberry pound cake, salted caramel, cinnamon rolls, jasmine rosé all day amber, lavender cedar, looking good. Oh, MNOP, sparkling. Oh, see these are all purple. You would think that they're all right, but no, there's this slightly different color in the back. These guys right here, sparkling snow. That one has rosemary, mint, and peppermint in it. If you're into peppermint blends, right now we have a lot of them available. So I didn't actually bring over little containers. Just a second. I've got some little boxes in the hilltop. So it's funny. Joel calls me, I'm like his jukebox, his walking jukebox. So he's like, don't start the jukebox. Oops. But then I just realized there's another one. See, this is why I have to look at it twice too. There's a sparkling snow here, but there were some more behind that other one. So I'll just combine all of them into one. So, but again, if you want to order on our site right now, I just made it 15% off the whole thing outside of the Lux Vault stuff. No discount code. Don't need that. So those ones look good. Look good. Really good. Ah, it looks good back here. However, there's some weird box back here. I don't know what the box is. Let's see. Oh my gosh. This is exactly what I was looking for last night. Our little Halloween advents are back here. That is so funny because I was looking for these to fill an order last night. And I ended up pulling one out of another, like you can buy the individual Halloween Advent sets, which this is Pumpkin Screams and Wreath Dreams, has caramel pumpkin swirl type and autumn wreath. So we have these, and you can also individually, or you can buy a set of them if you want. And all of that stuff is 15% off right now, the fall stuff, as well as now you get another 15% off that. So that's a steal for just a few hours. I didn't set that for a long time. So, and I'm not going to sell this whole video, this live. This live is about just hanging out. So anyways, but yeah, here's our new Geo bars. They have kind of a white color typically on the outside, and then they are colored with another color in the background. These we're just going to run through the winter, and then we're going to stop these ones too. But we have quite a few. They're easier to tell if they're in order. Blue sugar, raspberry, cotton candy. You know, right before the holiday, God, it feels right before we moved. Our last ready to ship, we had a ton of blue raspberry cotton candy. It was super popular. So we still have a bunch of trigs in that. So, and then next week we're gonna my goal. We're only working Monday, Tuesday next week, is to get the inventory going. Yeah. it'll be a really busy next week. Yeah. Here's Baccarat Rouge 540. This one hasn't been overly popular lately. It kind of goes in waves, but yeah. And the Kringle Crumbles. I didn't know about. Oh, look at. Okay, here's another one. See this Kringle Crumbles and Mango Sorbet? They're very similar colors, but they're not the exact same colors. But they were in the same box. So I need to look through this box and pull out the Mango Sorbets. See if there's another one. No. Kringle Crumbles. I did not know what that was. I guess that is a pastry. Yeah. So there's only 2 Kringle Crumbles. If you want some Kringle Crumbles, they are available. They smell good. So we'll put the Kringle Crumbles there. And then we will put the Mango Orange Sherbet Ginger Ale. That was also another popular one that came up recently. The mango sorbet, mango sherbet. I always want to call it sherbet. I don't know why, but I just do. Oops, and this is mixed up with the Kringle Crumbles. They're not all consistently that. We go mango, 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 Kringle Crumbles, Kringle Crumbles, Kringle Crumbles. No, we do not have 2 of them. We have 6 of them available. So if you're looking for a different pastry, check out a Kringle Crumble. You can have a Kringle Crumble. And then we'll kind of make some space here for our mango orange sherbet, ginger ale. Our house blend of Oregon Autumn with some blackberry. And then Palo Santo, roasted pine cones, buttercream frosting, and sugar cookie royale. This would be the quintessential bakery notes in the Betty bars. Having with that, mixed in with some Palo Santo, very L3 bakery, I'd say. Pushing the chair around here. Pink chiffon. That one, I was like, we just poured that one. That one says December, and that was right. Raspberry sugar plum tart twilight. This one we have a lot of, because this actually was the first one that we poured. It's the sugared vanilla shortbread cashmere archipelago twilight woods. So that cashmere with a K is a little different than the cashmere with a C. I just try to describe this one. I get that you smell the sugared shortbread in there, but it has does have a cashmere smell. It's the vanilla. It's the vanilla that really hits your nose, that sugared vanilla shortbread. And you get a little bit of perfumey, the Twilight Woods, out of that. I don't smell a lot of cashmere archipelago. That's all. So next one is the spiced oat milk bonfire bliss for hint of pipe tobacco. Santa Claus is coming to town. That's the first thing that came to my mind. And if Joel's still on the message on the thing, I promise you I'm not going to sing, but it did bring a song in my mind. Wonder what song. But yeah, spiced oat milk, super popular. Seems like year round. And the hint of pipe tobacco. Tobacco's the part that made me think of Santa Claus. And working in my dad's shop. So yeah, those ones look pretty good. And but we're not quite alphabetical. Flip these two. Okay. We'll go up. We'll dance. Okay. We'll go to the beginning of these guys. We're at the Betty Bars. This is probably one of our newer, most popular products right now, is our Betty Bars. We have Oh, yeah. Apple Orchard pie crust vanilla ice cream. Today is October 3rd. We did these ones. It's funny how whoever put these in the box, we did them in a couple different colors and they just arranged them every other one. So, yeah. Here is the next one. Blackberry pumpkin patch, chestnuts and brown sugar, zucchini bread, vanilla buttercream frosting. Oops. Okay. See the colors? They all look the same. But, look, you go blueberry, pumpkin patch, and then the next one's cafe sea spice oat milk. Can you tell? Yeah, not great at the camera. There. So we obviously have two different ones here. And we'll make sure that all those other ones are that. So they are. Since this is one, we have this thing, we have this box we call the single Pringles. And we'll put this one in the single Pringles because there's only one of them left. So, we'll have a blue Christmas. This one has twisted peppermint, blue sugar, vanilla oak. See, there's another song there. The jukebox started there. We have a lot of peppermint stuff. So if you dig peppermint right now, check out peppermint. And like there's a lot of it in our holiday items, and then just randomly throughout the site we have. If you're looking for it in anything, you will most likely find some peppermint. Yeah, Blue de Chanel inspired typed. And then we have some cake bake. Oh, you'll be surprised, and it's going to be so fun. I'm excited for next year because we'll get organized here in the next 2 days, and then at the beginning of the year we're going to be launching more and more and more of the high-end oils, so we're super excited about that. So get ready for those. Oops, here's two different ones, Cheirosa 62 and a Cheirosa 71. So, and forgive me, I do not speak good Spanish with them. I think that's in Spanish, the Cheirosa. So shame on you, Joel. Also, I'm gonna put these in the single Pringle box. So we don't need those out there. They are going to the single Pringles. We're getting kind of a pile of single Pringles. And then, if you haven't smelled it yet, commodity milk. This is the one. Joel lovingly calls this milk of magnesia. Yeah, it's true. He really does. He doesn't, not based off of the smell. It's just the name he could remember. So here's cocoa butter cashmere. Today is October 3rd. This kind of reminds me of like a tropical vacation. If you need to get away, if you are tired of all of the holiday madness and you need to escape, this is your melt right here. Get some cocoa butter cashmere with today's October 3rd. You'll have your cookies, you have your cocoa butter, so you have that kind of tropical smell. You got your Palo Santo, you've got it all going on. And then here is coconut cream pie, coconut milk, buttermilk pie. This is all the pies. So if somebody did not share their pie with you for Christmas or the holidays, whatever holiday you celebrate, right now with your family and friends, get yourself one of these melts. And this melt right here will make you feel like you did not pass up anything. And on top of it, come January 1st, you don't have to go do any New Year's resolutions to be healthier because you just melted this. You didn't eat it. Did you get it? I think that's kind of creative. What do you think? So, yeah. Don't start me singing, Joel. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. So, cotton candy Palo Santo. That makes me think of going to the fair. Whenever I hear the cotton candy one, I always think of going to the fair. That's like where the first place that my mind goes. This is cotton blossom type. And then look, there's a cookie therapy on the same side, but see the colors, they all look the same. This is exactly why I'm doing this. I'm looking at these going, So there's just one cotton blossom type. We'll put this one in the single Pringles. If you want a cotton blossom, this is the time to buy it. This is the only one I know that we have. So we'll put that with the single Pringles. And put the cookie therapies back. And that would go over here alphabetically. Cream cheese frosting brownie, mocha fudge brownie. So tell me, one of the things that we have been, we've had a lot of debate in our shop about is chocolate. So we notice that we end up with a lot of chocolate all around. So do you know why we end up with so much chocolate extras? Like, do you not like melting chocolate? What's the deal with chocolate? Is chocolate one of those divisive scents in your mind, or do you like it? And what do you like about it? Like, are there only certain chocolates that you like, or do you like all chocolates, or what? Because I find the chocolate one is a very interesting fragrance for like selling. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying about warming it. It's just everybody seems to have scents on that one in different directions. Any thoughts? You don't like the warm chocolate smell? Okay. You don't like the chocolate smell. Yeah, it's interesting. One of the things that I found, like the reason chocolate keeps coming up for our discussions is that we have in our bargain bin, and we've had them for a while, is the chunks that we made with chocolate. And people just aren't buying them. And I've dropped the price on them and just left them drop because they're not a lot of people's favorites. So, yeah. I don't think I'd buy more chocolate oil at this point in time, unless something remarkable comes up like Fleur chocolate, right? So yeah, but this was a popular one for the holidays. Cousin Eddie's RV. Has everybody watched their National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? I haven't watched that yet fully. I've seen it come on a few times. I don't know where I was. I've heard this one pop on. It's a fun show. If you have not seen that, it's a shame. You better go out and get that one right away on streaming. Diane, have you ever seen it, or just not this year? Just curious. If you haven't ever seen it, that's your job. You have to go do that. Like maybe tonight. I think it'd be important to do it tonight. Yeah. Because it's a joy. It's one of those ones that, everybody can kind of relate to. Okay, good. So, yeah. I think that's like the ultimate show. I think we used to watch it like the day after, or the day of, or day after Thanksgiving. That was always fun. So here's Happy Holiday. What is the date today? It's the 19th. You know, it's interesting too, is that it is fall still. What day is the day when does the winter start? Like on the 22nd usually ish. So it's still fall technically. Crazy. We have a bunch of Betty bars for the heavy cream. This one hasn't gotten off the ground fully yet because I know we launched it right at our last ready to ship. Is it the last one? Yeah, I think that was the last one. The days are just running together. I'm a mouse, duh. This was one of our new today's October 3rd that somebody had suggested blends. So yeah. I think we're gonna have to do another run on the Harry Potter. That's got to be coming out pretty soon with HBO. I think I haven't looked lately at the date. I knew it was coming out in 2026. I don't know. Does anybody know what the date is for that? HBO release of Harry Potter. We should do some fun stuff with that. I think we'll have to do that. So this is another fun one. It's Janine was a request multiple times. I think Janine was a Stephen King book. I think wasn't she an evil car? I think she was. And then yeah, Krampus hooves, lavender cashmere, very very popular. So I'm looking through these: mango tangerine, coconut mango, poppy coach, pumpkin apple, pumpkin pecan waffles, buttermint. That was the other one that I thought was interesting this year. So we didn't have a ton of buttermint requests, where we had a lot of buttermint that went out last year about this time. Let me grab a chair. It's kind of hard to scoot over. You know what's funny too? So our new place has carpet, and things have been scooting around on the linoleum of our other place. I think we got to do some wheel cleaning because things aren't scooting. So Mac Apple today is October 3rd. That was another scent that I had been watching somebody else's review of something they bought from us for Mac Apple. And I know there's people that love the Mac Apple. Then there's other people that are like, I've heard from that review and from other people, they're like, choose a different apple than the Mac Apple. I want anything but the Mac Apple. So by the way, if you want anything on our site, right now I did 15% off the site outside of the Luxe items. So it should just be an automatic discount if you want to do that. And I just did that till 4:00 today. Just a quick fun flash sale for the people who are fun to be on the live with. So yeah. But we're just looking through the product because I have found that some of these have hidden other hidden products behind them because we shoved everything together to move. Red lipstick. We sold a few of these. Somebody had requested this one. It's a specific oil. It's one that I hadn't poured before until this request for it. So we do have red lipstick, and we tried to do it red. Red is actually a really hard color to achieve in wax without over dyeing it. We didn't want to over dye it. So it's a little pinky red. It's pretty though. I like it. One of my favorite ones, and this one smells good too, is the Red Ribbon Citrus. It's got red berry, rhubarb, green apple, and blood orange. If you love the orange and the red berry rhubarb, those are two of my favorite fruity type scents. Yeah. So everybody ready for Christmas? Or just a break for any family celebrations or whatever you're doing to celebrate this time of year. Hear my sad swimmer. Sounds good. Christine was the evil car. Oh, that's right. Who is Janine then? I don't know. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. Did anybody remember who Janine was? Who's Janine in the movies? We'll have to figure that out and watch that movie, whatever that was. I don't remember. I kind of, yeah, certain movies I'm better at than others. So we're going to move this way and we'll go over here to the puppy packs and we'll look at the puppy packs. So we are here in our new shop just for people who just signed on, and we're looking at some products and we're making sure they're not all mixed up. Because we had to cram everything together when we moved this week, because we moved this week crazy that we moved 4,000 to 2,700 square feet. But we did it. And here we are. And it's a great place to be. And we were in a great place before. We were just further away than I wanted to be from everything that I needed to do. So it's all about me. It's not all about me. But, so we'll stand up and we'll take a look, see what we got here. I had pulled out some of the puppy packs. We have Amityville here. The Cashmere Twilight Woods Warm Vanilla Sugar, which was we have quite a few requests for that lately, I think. And then I found behind it was Aunt's Jam Filled Jelly Roll, which is super bakery. It's strawberry jam, whipped cream, cheese, powdered sugar, vanilla pound cake. This one is requested frequently. And the strawberry jam's been super popular lately too. So down there. And then the beach nights. Okay, this is another discussion I'd love to have with you. So somebody had said they are not overly fond of our beach nights. Other people love it because we get requests for it all the time. My question to you is if you know of a company or another beach nights blend that we can get that would be different than the one that we're currently using. We've actually done 2 different vendors of the beach nights oils. They are not easy to come by. So if you have somebody that you know that you like better, let us know. I'm happy to give it a shot and see if it works better. If you like it more. And switched over because I don't want to have something that people are kind of like meh about and then they love this other one. So let me know what that one is. So this is the butcher knife. This was actually a custom that was recently done. It has graham crackers, pumpkin, toasted mallow, and leaves. So we did that custom. And then we have Cafe C spiced oat milk pumpkin pecan waffles. Sometimes we have fun with the colors. You know, we do them in a couple different colors. Because we do. Yeah. And then Cookie Therapy Vanilla Balsam. I know somebody who loves vanilla balsam. Cranberry compote, orange chiffon cake, sugar cookie royale. This one looks good. This is the time to get that stuff. The cranberry. I think the cranberry this time of year. Cherry, cedar, cinnamon, clove. That sounds very interesting. I don't remember this one. The cherry actually brings a different, that one spins, it's interesting, the cherry with the cedar and the cinnamon, that blend is a unique blend. If you don't like cherry, I would not get this one, but it's definitely, it's different than what I would have imagined, because the cherry throws it off to me. But if you like the cinnamon and the clove, I think that you would, and you're okay with cherry too. I think check it out. But it wouldn't be, it's not a my nose thing. But the thing is that scent is so subjective that it doesn't matter what I personally think, right? It's like, it is what it is. But I can tell you what people are ordering too. And so I'm not sure what we did that one for. So we'll keep moving on. We have the cookie therapy. I did look at that one. And cranberry compote, orange chiffon, sugar cookie royale, cherry almond, cashmere woods and tonka bean. This one I think might be a little bit more my speed of that. Yeah, I think maybe it was the cherry with the cinnamon. I don't know. I'm not used to, I guess, cherry. Maybe it was, yeah, it was something in that blend. Didn't quite do it. I like this one better. Cherry almond, cashmere woods and tonka bean. Cherry almond. Speed of alphabetizing here. Here's the next one. Chip. Milk and cookies with white chocolate and raspberries. So that's a fun blend. CHI. Christmas at the beach. Christmas at the beach is a fun one. I would love to have Christmas at the beach. So we'll put that back there. I think we're looking good all the way through on that one. Yeah. So we're at cranberries. So this one, see, it's a CR, and I'm at CO. That one doesn't even belong here. I'm gonna bring this down. Okay. Oh, this is one of those ones where, you know, the seat is a little too low, but otherwise you're squatting. I have to squat. It'll be fine. Oh, actually, we're okay. Count Chocula, Frankenberry. This again, I think the Count Chocula has that chocolate scent. That, yeah. This actually smells like hot cocoa with like a berry back note. Kind of fun. That just made me think of Playing in the Snow, which we don't have any of. We've had a crazy amount of like showers. You would think it was like the springtime. It's been that wild. So here's coffee bean. Oops. Coffee bean would go before that one. CO. It goes up here. This is the job where you really need like I feel like a librarian in terms of ordering this stuff. Cookie therapy, very, very L3 blend. Santa's on keto, pretzel, and sugared shortbread. We have some blends that when they're requested, it's like, oh no, what? We have, I don't know, Jennifer had made a blend, and I can't remember which one it is because Santa's on keto, adipose, and cookie therapy and cookie cottage. I think one of those is a blend of a blend of a blend of a blend. And so if you don't have all of the blends prior to that one made, then you are just in trouble. It is the blend of the blend. So yeah. Oh my gosh, 78 degrees in Dallas. Wow. That is not what I would expect this time of year. Though we did take off. We went on a cruise, I remember, for Christmas out of Houston, doing into the Caribbean. But that one had a storm. That was like 15, 20 years ago. Long time ago, but 78 on Christmas. So you could use the Christmas at the beach, I think. This is your blend right here, Christmas at the beach. So yeah. I hope you didn't put your pool down if you have one. Yeah. But if you do have one, you could still fill it up in time. So, anyways, my random thoughts. Here's cotton candy frosting sugar cookie royale watermelon cake. Cornbread, cranberry chutney, pumpkin peanut brittle. We kind of had a run on cornbread for a little while. I haven't heard a lot of cornbread requests lately. So, RST. C-U-C. Here's cupcakes at Tiffany zucchini bread. This was a recent pour. It was probably for a ready to ship recently. And then we have our cranberry compote. Yeah. Dreamweaver. That one makes me want to sing. There's the other one. Was that the Under Pressure? Whenever we get that request, I'm like, Under Pressure. Dun, 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 dun. I'm a dork. So Joel will agree with that. So Dreamweaver, that one is not in alphabetical order either. They're just in. Oh, yes. We have your dark desires, and they're in a bag. L3 Waxy Wonder has your dark desires. This is inspired Oud and Bergamo by Joe Malone. So yeah, yeah. We have it here, and it's on sale for 15% off for the next couple hours. So then we have Fa La 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 La. This is a holiday blend, obviously. So we have holiday shapes in there: waffle cone, caramel apple, and cookie therapy. So you say caramel or what? Caramel. Yeah. Think about that stuff. My mom always said that I was very phonetic because I have been. So when I remember back in the 80s, my mom and dad bought some of that Samsonite luggage, and I called it Samsonite because I was a dork like that. I've never forgotten that, and I don't know why. It's kind of very, very random fact. Yeah. Here's Father Christmas. This one got super popular too. Has fresh nectarines with creamy vanilla beans. This, if you're not even into the bakery, if you like fresh and fruity kinds of things, I think you'd enjoy the Father Christmas. We like that one. We all did. The bakery lovers and the non-bakery lovers alike. We had a agreement that was a good one. Frenchie, pink sugar and blonde moment. This one faded. This is something that is interesting too. Like, we talk about, why do things fade? So they fade for a lot of reasons. They fade because they're older, but sometimes they fade like within a month of us making them. They fade because of the lights. They fade because of the sunlight. Like they might see some of the sunlight. Though they had even less of that in our old shop. We're going to cover the windows that we have here with some UV protectant, but the light will do that, as well as some of the fragrance oils are more apt to do some color changing. The vanilla content might be part of it. The fragrance oil itself. Yeah, it's so many different things, but it doesn't mean that the scent is as compromised at all. And the dyes too. That's another factor. So there's a lot of different things that are happening on that. Kind of looks like. So Oh, yes. So these were in one specific area of our other shop that I think we need to relabel those because the outside of those labels need some assistance. So, Fraser First Smoked Vanilla Toasted Mallows. Smoked Vanilla is another one that's gotten really popular this year. So smoked vanilla, we have a lot of smoked vanilla. We'll do our first 2026 ready to ship in the first week of January. So yeah, our first ready to ship in our new shop. Like all the S's. Fraser First Smoked Vanilla Toasted Mallows, a solid blend too. With that, we're good there. Here's the Fraser Fir Lavender with a zip tie. See? Because the zip tie, actually, this makes the scent be stronger. If you throw a zip tie in with your wax melts, the scent will be stronger. Just kidding. Oh, but if you throw 4 in, the scent is going to way overwhelm it. It does hold scent better. Zip ties do. No, they don't. So, Fraser Fir Lavender. So, Gain Granny Smith Apple Vanilla Birch. That's something, we haven't had a lot of, we haven't had a number of, we did for a while, have, like laundry type scents. But, the other thing that's been interesting, as I talked about on other lives, is that getting access to fragrance oils like the Snuggle has been a nightmare. I tried to catch it all summer and I never did. And then I had it in my cart around Thanksgiving. And by the time I checked out, it was gone. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. I do not know why Snuggle is so hard to get, but it is. So, but we do have a variety of other ones. Island Fresh Gain. We have, let's see what other ones. We have Ivory soap, dish detergent kinds of stuff. We have a number of them. Just ask for what you want. Caress. I think I saw a Caress type. I think we might even have Garnier Fructis. I'm not sure. Nobody's requested that. That does remind me of the 80s or the 90s. I use that stuff quite a bit in those years. So here's Ghost of the Desert, inspired by Byredo's Mojave Ghost. And then Grace, which is Amazing Grace Philosophy type. We have some of that. Goodnight Moon. We have had a customer lately that we've been doing customs with Goodnight Moon. I did some customs for her. And so that's where these came from, that. And that goes before Ghosts of the Desert. Golden Sands and Golden Sugar. Those look good. Holiday card. Oh, that's an interesting thing too. We've got our holiday card here. Cherry, mallow, coconut milk, and cranberry, peach, vanilla. It's amazing how many marshmallows we have. We have so many marshmallows. I keep finding more marshmallows, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know we had that one in marshmallow, but we do. So everybody sent out their holiday cards this year. I used to, when I sent them out, I usually send out a New Year's card as opposed to a Christmas card, and it's kind of sad because I think we've gotten one holiday card this year from a business and one from a family member. But I remember growing up and my parents would get like this huge stack of them. Nobody does holiday cards anymore. It's kind of sad. But I'm guilty of not sending them out too, because obviously a little bit busy here doing stuff. Did you get your holiday cards out? No? Yeah. So this is another Escape fragrance. Hawaiian Blast, sorry. Lime and fizzy soda. Fizzy soda took a run, like at popularity lately. And if you know, fizzy soda is another kind of divisive fragrance. Yes. Thank you, Michelle. Fizzy's fun. So I think it's fun. But then there's other people that just are not into it. I think one of the owls, I think Lori wasn't overly wild about the fizzy soda. But Lorenzo, Clarissa, and I like it a lot. So it's interesting to have all of these different things. That's why scent is so subjective. Like something that I don't like might be something that's your favorite. But it doesn't matter whether or not I like it. If you like it, it's all good. Key lime and lemon meringue pie. This one was in July, a July one. Yeah. We have a lot of Escape fragrances if you need them. If you need to escape. Lavender mallow pink chiffon toasted coconut cream pie. It's reminding me, we're kind of having a run on coconut cream pie stuff right now. We have a number of those available. And Liana's Lullaby. This is a newer one. I think that we had done this one for a custom for somebody, and this one we did it in a couple different colors. So we don't do them. We are not consistent in the colors, like changing them. We just randomly just do it. Like, I feel like being different today. I'm going to mix some other colors. So it's not a personal thing either. We don't go at like it's so-and-so's request, so we're going to mix it and make it really fun or different. It's whatever we feel like doing at the time. Whoever's pouring. So lavender coconut milk. The lavender coconut milk is a fragrance that has gotten really popular. You know who brought that one on was Tam. And thank you to Tam, it wasn't Tam. Sorry, that one was Ashley. And then, actually, both credit to both of them. So Ashley had requested the lavender coconut milk. And then Tam on our Facebook group had requested it in a customs first. And so she had put this into our regular mix, and there have been more requests for it since, and it's been pretty popular. Another take on the coconut milk. I think it's a great smooth fragrance too. So if you haven't tried the lavender coconut milk, I think that's a good blend to give a shot to. This one I always get. What do you say? Every time the kids are like, "You're saying this wrong." La Llorona. I think I'm probably saying that wrong. So they're watching. I apologize. I'm doing my best. Again, So this one has seaside cotton, rainstorms, forest air. It's a fresh and clean one. It's been popular off and on this fall. And lost cherry. We have a lot of lost cherry. So if you're interested in a lost cherry blend, let us know. We definitely have a lot of that oil. And then the Lawnmower Man, blackberry, grass, and cotton candy. That was an August pour. So probably one of the last times you mowed your lawn, right? BW. Here's the lemon meringue pie, vanilla ambrette, boardwalk, follow clouds, and beach nights. So another beach night blend. So wow. Oh, I haven't said this for a while. So if you wanna order anything on our site, we're 15% off everything except for the Lux Vault right now. Just for a few hours. Flash sale. Marshmallow musk. So when I was looking for the commodity milk dupe, put that there. When I was looking for the commodity milk dupe, this marshmallow musk came up, and I was searching around and hearing that commodity milk is sometimes called marshmallow musk. And so I ordered it, not knowing whether or not it actually found the dupe for it. And it was not. It wasn't a hit for that, but I don't know. I still like the marshmallow musk. It has that musky scent. It has the marshmallowy scent, but it's definitely not the same as the commodity milk. It's a slightly different, not a slightly, it is a different smell. So a marshmallow musk, but that's where this scent was born on. So we're just calling that one the true marshmallow musk. So Mac apple salty Sierra lemon curd. There. And then we're back here. We're on the top. Newt Scamander. That's rainforest sugarcane, sea salt, moss, and amber. So good one. We're Oregon autumn. This is a very much a fall. Obviously, it's called Oregon autumn, a fall scent, right? So we'll stand back here. Boom. That way. Okay. MNOP. Pandora's box. Remember learning about Pandora's box? I think I learned about Pandora's box in college. I hadn't heard of it before. But very interesting concept. This one has blackberry, cranberry, and sea kelp in it. And then the pitchfork, fresh cut hay, cashmere cedar, rainstorm. Pink chiffon, so fetch. He's so fetch. That's you know what that is? Mean Girls. That goes before the pitchfork. The alphabetical order. And then pie crust, vanilla, balsam, pink sugar. Yep, we're there. Got it. And put that here. Pumpkin crunch cake, beach night, sugar cookie royale. See, that's what I say. There's ton of beach night stuff. We talked about that earlier. So pumpkin crunch cake, pumpkin pecan waffles, sugar cookies. We have a selection of these guys, so they're all ready to go. Need that in October. Here's pumpkin pecan waffles, zucchini bread. I think those ones they're all good to go. We were really creative on this one. We did a lot of colors. See all the colors. A lot of colors. Yeah. Here's pumpkin pecan waffles, salty Sierra mallow. That one in November. Pumpkin firewood, pumpkin sugar donut, sugar cookie royale. This one smells really good. It reminds me of like being in a kind of a. It's a fall scent with the bakery, and then the firewood kind of makes you feel cozy and like you're at home, and maybe you're roasting some marshmallows outside while you're baking cookies. It's all of that all in one. Yeah. I don't know how to describe it other than that. It's kind of, you've got all of that going on. It's fun. Check that one out. And then BQR, raspberry Danish butter cookies. We're looking good there. Raspberry cream cupcake cotton candy. That was a recent recent one. Reindeer oats. I think we made this one for, I'm not sure if we made this, if this is a new blend or not. That was one that we already had. I think it was a new blend. I think we did this one we made this one for 2026. Just thinking we have so many blends. This is the most popular, one of the most popular oils is the roasted pine cones too. Don't cross streams. Another house blend. I like that one. Sea salt and rice flour, shade, santal, rose water, and ivy. This one, I think this was a pretty one. Yeah, this one has it's florally forward. It kind of smells like you have your nose in the rose in a rose. That's kind of what I smell like. But with like the back end of the sea. Yeah. I'm not always the best at describing this, but this is a very fun, it's a fun fragrance. Snow White Slumber. This is Snow White's Downfall. So some apples mixed with some lavender. Snowflakes and cashmere in Strawberry Twilight Woods. This is a really good blend of like a whole bunch of very, very popular oils. So I would think you would like that one too. That one actually makes me think of Bath and Body Works. We have a lot of these ones. Spice, vanilla, strudel and spice, buttercream fudge, pineapple, banana, pecan squares, coconut, cake bake. That's probably why we have a lot of these ones right now, because it has buttercream fudge in it. There's fudge. The chocolate probably throws it off. It reduces the amount of people that would be into it. Yeah. So this is Strawberry Pound Cake, Cupcakes at Tiffany's, Beach Nights, and Boardwalk Mall of Clouds, which very popular blend too. And then the Strawberry Let Them Eat Cake, Sweet on Paris. That one is a little mixed up here. LMNOP. Oh. So when I started, you know that stupid, what's my opinion is stupid, that somebody's watching me, that TikTok trend was going on, that people were dancing, that well, I think it might have started with the Fresh Prince. I'm not sure. Did that start with the Fresh Prince? Maybe. But that whole somebody's watching me, and then that I don't remember how the dance exactly went, but I was told that song actually originated from that somebody that I used to know. Not Blunt song. Anyways, whenever I hear that somebody's watching me, I always think of that. That song drove me nuts. Whenever I'd hear that, I'm like, stop that song. I don't want to hear it again. But not like I heard anybody or saw anybody that I knew doing that dance. But yeah. Did that trend bug you too? No? Okay. It's just me. I'm just a weirdo. So we're looking at wax. So we have our flash sale going on for the 15% off the site, except for the Luxe Vault right now. So if you want to snag a bargain, we have a flash sale happening. This is Strawberry Pound Cake, fresh picked strawberry, sweet on Paris. So this one has had a little bit of discoloration, I think, from the one of those many reasons that things get discolored. that we already talked about. So this is a pretty one with 2 different colors there. It's strawberry pound cake, zucchini bread, sugar cookie royale. So yeah. We have just strawberry pound cake by itself. It's nice of that. Sweet Earth Vanilla. This was, okay, this is a scent that you will see that is coming out, but it's not on our site yet. It will be on our site with the next ready to ship. So it's going to be Vanilla Skin Scent by Fleur. We did get it. We got it. We made it into puppy packs. So we have some of those. We're going to call it Sweet Earth Vanilla, but it's not available yet. So just wait. We have a number of new releases coming, and we're excited about them. They are sitting at my house because of our moving. And so just wait. It's going to be good. We're really excited. So, sweet sugar plum, candied cranberries, and sugared orange. Here's that one. I think that's pretty good. The Abominable Snowman. So we actually have, I'm fully aware that the Abominable Snowman should go under Abominable, but it goes under the because the title is the, and alphabetically it starts with an A, but Joel will be like, you're overanalyzing this. But we are putting it under the because when you alphabetize it on the computer, it puts it under the. And I just don't have time to re-alphabetize it correctly. I let the computer alphabetize it incorrectly. And everybody seems to find the ones. So somehow. But this is coconut, peppermint, marshmallow, and sugar cookies. But yeah. Do you have any scents that you're looking forward to? You need to go to Sephora and smell a bunch of scents. Yeah, definitely. There are a lot of scents. We're bringing out a number of additional Ariana Grande scents than we have some. We have more Fleur coming, and there are some other ones. I can't remember quite off the top of my head. I know I have a big list of them. They're, like I said, they're all there. They are coming. Those things. But what else? We got tobacco oud. Oud was a very interesting fragrance because oud was the fragrance that we launched all of our squares with last year or this year. And so we put a bunch of oud scents out, and oud is one I think that you either like or you don't. And it's a really earthy smell. So I don't know. Do you guys like oud? Are you oud fans? Yeah. I'm not overly oud in a lot of them, but then there's some like in the blends, I'm like the oud is really good. So, but yeah, I'm mixed on that one. So, vanilla butter fudge, cinnamon sugar pretzel. We have that. And then we've got some vanilla birch, Palo Santo strawberry jam sugar cookie royale. And there's something in the back of this one. It's the same thing, but a different color. This one was poured in September too. Must have been 2 different pours. I think we did one for a custom and one for a ready to ship. That's my guess. Or there are these times. So we have our shop ghost named Fred. We don't know if Fred followed us to the store or not yet. I haven't seen him yet, but I'm thinking that he probably didn't follow us. But he used to hide our products all the time. We'll say in the past he used to like to hide our products. So we're not going to have that problem anymore. Yeah. Oh, vanilla patchouli Hawaiian sandalwood. That just makes me want to go to the tropics. Somewhere tropical. So we've got some of that vanilla patchouli Hawaiian sandalwood. You're ready to escape. Vanilla patchouli. Vanilla butter fudge. Some of that. White woods. That's a Bath and Body Works one, I do believe. And the Winter Candyland, which has twisted peppermint, very popular peppermint fragrance. Cranberry and cotton candy. And the Winter Snooze. Oh yes, and our Yum Bougie marshmallow too. The Kylie type. So super popular fragrance of the higher end oils, but we actually are able to source this one at a not uber expensive price. So it just fits in with our normal product pricing. So you won't find this one in the Luxe Bottle. It's just in our normal products. If you haven't checked out the Yum Bougie marshmallow, and you like the higher end scents, the perfumey scent, I would take a look at this one. And then there's zucchini bread, pumpkin pecan waffle, warm vanilla sugar. Oh, and then you'll see our filing cabinet is down here. See, here's our filing cabinet of just random single Pringles. They're all by themselves. They're just waiting to go to your house and be warmed up in your melter warmer, your wax warmer. Yeah, they are. So, yeah. What product should we do next, or shall we call it a day? It's been like an hour and a half. Anything else? Any questions? So our plan, I guess I'll come in to wrap this up. Our plan for the next couple weeks is that we'll be in the shop Monday, Tuesday, and we'll fill any orders that we have, and then we'll be out of the office Wednesday through Friday, probably completely out. And then Joel and I will probably be filling some orders if we have any over the Christmas time that week, and we'll be closed unofficially to the new year, but we'll still be, like I said, we'll still fill some orders as we receive them, and we'll be back fully running in January after the new year. That's exciting. So yeah. But get ready for relaunch of Belux, because we have a ton of new scents coming in and new products for that. And it will be redesigned. It'll look a little different and have the same fantastic experience that Trish provided with the products. And so, yeah. Happy holidays. I hope that you get a little bit of cold there, Michelle, and others, that you're having fun with your family, friends, and doing whatever makes you happy. So, yeah. But that's what we are going to do. We'll be with family on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and probably settling into the shop a little bit more over the holidays and trying to get things moved over. So yeah, thanks for joining me today. It was fun. And if you want the deal that I put on, I just put that on until 4:00 today, so you have a little bit of time. So yeah, Anyways, have a great day. I'll see you later. Thank you.